Oh. Hello. And I'm doing yoga. Yoga. So, welcome. Welcome to the session. Hello, everyone. I was doing some yoga. So, that is one of my morning routines. And hello. Welcome to the Real English Speaker Fluency Lesson, the English Conversation Fluency Lesson. So if you just watched the other video, I went outside my place here, onto the street to look at the sunrise, the sun coming up, with my phone. But the connection was not good, so we lost that lesson. Anyway, I hope you can join me now. So here I am. And at the moment, I'm staying at a friend's place to do my recordings. I'm doing some special recordings for your online English conversation course. So I'm doing recording audios for you and lessons, making lessons. But today I want to chat. I want to chat with you. So if you don't watch now, you can watch this video later, of course. And we're going to talk about morning routines. What do you do every morning or most mornings? So I will talk about my morning routine, and you can leave a comment here below and tell me about yours. What do you do in the morning? So what do you usually do? Okay. So in the morning, I usually get up about 7 a.m. I usually get up about 7 a.m. And I always have a big glass of water. Always. I always have a big glass of water. So when we talk about our routines, as you may know, we use the present simple tense, present simple, because it's always the same, or usually it's always the same, right? So we have to use the base tense, the present simple. And we can use adverbs like always, usually, often, sometimes, occasionally, rarely, which means not much, hardly ever, never, right? We can use these ones. So I'm going to write them here. So for routines, we use present simple. And we can use adverbs of frequency. So always, usually, or often, sometimes. Please ask me questions if you're not sure. Occasionally, that's another common one. Not often, hardly ever, rarely, and never, of course. So hardly ever is quite common as well. That means not much. You know, maybe once a year. I hardly ever eat meat. For example, I hardly ever eat meat. I hardly ever go to the beach. So let's talk about morning routines. And please tell me, what do you do in the morning? What do you usually do? So I usually get up about 7 a.m. I always drink a big glass of water. I usually or often have some hot lemon water, some squeezed lemon in some hot water, which is really good for your health. And then I pretty much always do a little bit of yoga in my house. I do some yoga for about 15 minutes. So I do some big stretches. And yeah, I do some yoga poses, and this helps me to feel good in my body. So what is your morning routine? Do you think morning routines are important? What is your morning routine? Do you think morning routines are important? So many people say that to be successful, you should have a good morning routine that you do every day. And I try to get up early. Getting up early can help you to feel good and productive. But sometimes it's difficult, isn't it? When it's cold weather, like here, it's freezing cold. It's winter here in Australia. So it can be difficult to get up early, but it's important. What time do you get up? Hello, everyone. Hi, thanks for joining. Masio, Makonsin. Masio, where are you from? Spain, Italy, somewhere else? What time do you get up in the morning, usually? So make a sentence below, and I will correct you. I will definitely correct your English for free. So tell me your routine. After yoga, I often meditate. Do you meditate in the morning? Do you meditate? I often meditate. Try to keep awake. Marcio tries to keep awake. Yeah, well, I don't look very awake today, so I didn't sleep well. So we're going to talk about sleep habits in a moment. Try to keep awake, yeah. So, but anyway, I meditate usually. Take some breath and relax my mind, clear my head. So I usually meditate for about 15 minutes. I relax my mind, clear my head, breathe deeply. This is a good thing to do. I recommend meditating. It helps you to clear your mind, and so you can have a good day. Do you meditate? What else do you do? Or do you just go straight to work? So I also sometimes do affirmations. Do you know what affirmations are? Do you know what affirmations are? So I know some people will watch this lesson later. Hello, welcome to the lesson. I can't see who is here at the moment, but welcome to the lesson. I hope you can hear me, and I hope it's a good connection. So I have a good microphone here. I'm going to put that there. So I hope you can hear me clearly and it's a good connection. Please tell me if it's a good connection. So then I usually just meditate, and then I do affirmations. So affirmations are positive statements, positive sentences. For example, I am a healthy person, or I am successful. I am achieving my dreams. I am a confident English speaker. So this is an affirmation you can say to yourself using affirmations. I am a confident English speaker. Okay, I hope you can join us here. I am a confident English speaker. So we tell our mind something like this, and that helps us to feel good and to achieve what we want. So maybe you know about these. Maybe you don't believe it. Maybe you think it doesn't work. Or maybe you have tried it. Have you tried it? Affirmations. So you can use it for your English study. I am a confident English speaker. I speak English well. Or for me, I'm studying French. I am a confident French speaker, right? So these are affirmations. Sometimes I do this, not every day. So I sometimes do affirmations. I sometimes do affirmations. We keep it in the present simple. I sometimes do affirmations. Okay, a present simple sentence for routines. And sometimes I visualize. I do visualization. 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 This is another technique you can use for success. So you can use this for your English study too, your English practice. How do we visualize? Visualization. So this comes from visualization. This comes from the word visual, which means to see. So you close your eyes and you put in your mind, you picture, you see in your mind what you want to achieve, right? So you can see yourself talking English, speaking English really easily and quickly. You can see yourself having interesting conversations with native speakers, traveling around the world, getting a really great job. So you see the picture in your mind, exactly all the details. This is called visualization, and it can be really powerful. So this is a way to see what you want in your mind. Visualization means practice what you want in your mind. Practice what you want in your mind. You see your goals and dreams in your mind. So I will give you some more information about visualization. I will create a special PDF for this lesson with all the vocabulary. So visualization is a way to practice in your mind what you want. So try it, Masio. Is it correct? Masio? Try it, in the morning, just for 5 minutes. You close your eyes and you see in your mind speaking English, or getting the job you want, or becoming fit and strong, something like that. So that is basically my morning routine, most mornings. If I can get up early enough, Tell me about your morning routine. Also, we're going to talk about sleep habits. So this morning in the early video, thanks Marcio, it is great if you can practice it every day. It can really work. It can really help you get what you want. So this morning, if you watch my other video, which was just short, I was outside looking at the sun, and I talked about morning routines and sleep habits. And I said, I try to get up at the crack of dawn. The crack of dawn. Oops, no, not dawn French. Crack of dawn. The crack of dawn is the sunrise, when the sun comes up. So as you can see outside, can you see? The sun is coming up. The sun is coming up. But it is not the crack of dawn. The crack of dawn is like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. It depends on your place. This is the beginning of the day when the sun comes up. So we call it dawn. Dawn is the sunrise. The sunrise. And crack of dawn is a common phrase to mean the beginning of the day. So dawn is sunrise. Sunrise. And what do we call the end of the day when the sun goes down? The sun goes down. This is called sunset, of course, or dusk. Dusk. Dawn. So dawn is sunrise, the beginning of the day when the sun comes up, or just before the sun comes up. And then we have sunset. Sunset, which is dusk. Dusk, it's the end of the day. Sunset. Sunset. So let's make a sentence. Sorry about my hair. I try to get up at dawn. Do you get up at dawn? I like to go for a walk at dusk. I like to go for a walk at dusk. I like to go for a walk at dusk. So in the evening. So we can also say dusk is evening time. And okay. So what kind of sleeper are you? What kind of sleeper are you? Before dawn? Yes, that's when you get up. That's very early, Monsieur. Thanks for joining the lesson. What kind of sleeper are you? Are you a good sleeper? Do you sleep well? Or do you have a sleeping problem? So I hope it's bright enough in here. So we have some phrases for this. For example, you can be a night owl. A night owl. What is a night owl? A night owl is someone who likes to stay up very late at night. This person doesn't like to go to sleep. They don't like to sleep. They like to work or read or watch movies late, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock. A night owl. Many students, university students, are usually night owls. They have to do assignments and they like to play video games or something late at night. Are you a night owl, Masio? Is anyone a night owl? Please leave me a comment. I used to be a night owl. I used to be a night owl. Which means I used to like staying up late at night. Used to be a night owl. So the opposite of a night owl, well, maybe it's the opposite, but what do we call someone who likes to get up really early? Do you know this idiom in English? Someone who likes to get up really early? You've never heard. Okay, so it's a common idiom, a night owl. And someone who likes to get up early is an early bird. An early bird. An early bird is someone who likes to get up, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, great. So night owl, who likes to stay up very late at night, not sleeping. Early bird. This person gets up really early. Are you an early bird? So an early bird is someone who likes to get up really early. You can ask me questions in this lesson, and I will check it later. If you ask me the question, I will check it later. I'll check it later. So I try to be an early bird now, but sometimes it doesn't work because sometimes I'm a light sleeper. So here's another expression. You're an early bird, Marcio. Great. You get up really early, 5 o'clock, crack of dawn. So I'm a light sleeper sometimes. Oh, sorry. This is tagging some people in the... So I'm a light sleeper. Excuse me. Itchy. A light sleeper is someone who doesn't sleep so well, and they wake up a lot of times. If they hear a noise, they wake up. A light sleeper. Are you a light sleeper? Or we can have the opposite, a deep sleeper. You can have a deep or heavy sleeper, but usually deep sleeper. You can have a deep sleeper, someone who sleeps really easily. Nothing wakes them up. Nothing wakes this person up, a deep sleeper. Are you a deep sleeper or a light sleeper? So you can have a deep sleep or a light sleep. So in the morning, you can say to someone, how did you sleep? How did you sleep? And you can say, I slept well, or, I didn't sleep well. I had a deep sleep, or I slept lightly. Sorry about the movement here. I slept lightly. I'm just trying to type in here, and I'm just on a small table. So I slept lightly. I woke up many times. We can also say I had a restless sleep, a restless sleep, a restless sleep. Restless means not steady, not comfortable. You keep moving and you wake up many times, so you have a restless sleep. So that's some different ways to talk about your sleep habits. And so we have lots of other expressions as well for this one. So another one is I slept like a log. I slept like a log. What is a log? A log is a big piece of wood from the tree. When you cut down a tree, you have, boom, big piece of wood, very big. And a log, when you look at a log, it is very heavy and it doesn't move. So you can imagine, we say, I slept like a log. So I didn't move. I did not move. I just slept all night. It is the best kind of sleep. The best. Do you sleep like a log? Do you sleep like a log? Did you sleep like a log last night? Or maybe, it's nighttime there. Do you sleep like a log? You sleep like a log? Leave a comment and tell me about your sleeping habits. Do you wake up a lot? Do you wake up a lot? Do you snore? So snore, do you know this one? To snore, this means when you make a noise with your nose and you're breathing. So many people do this, snore. Are you a snorer? So a snorer is a person who snores. Snorer is a person who snores. Do you snore, Marcio, and the other people? Who else is watching? Maybe you don't know if you snore. A little, yeah. Okay, so we have some expressions to talk about sleep habits. Of course, there are more, and I will give you some more of these. But yeah, we're having a great lesson here. Thanks for joining me, talking about morning routines. I think a morning routine is really good. It's good to have a good morning routine. But sometimes it's difficult to sleep. So let's go into talking about shopping, which is a completely different topic. But I recently created a special lesson for you, a free lesson on my website, realenglishspeaker.com. And you can see some free audio lessons on there, which can help you with your real English, your everyday type of English. So you can simply go to realenglishspeaker.com, and I have some free lessons on there for you. And I will post this lesson, but it's called Let's Go Shopping. Let's Go Shopping. And in the lesson, you can listen to a dialogue, you can listen to a story about shopping, and you can learn common phrasal verbs and idioms relating to shopping and everyday English, going to the supermarket or looking for clothes and so on like that. And also you can learn how to speak about the past. So today we're talking about the present. We're talking about habits. But when you tell a story in the past, we have 3 different or 4 different tenses you can use, past tenses. And it can be difficult. But this lesson can help you. So I'm just going to find the lesson and post it here for you. But I will also post it in the afterwards. I will post it afterwards. Oh, it's not. Sorry. Just trying to find it. So what about shopping? Do you like shopping? Maybe you don't. Let's teach you some phrases relating to shopping. So when you go shopping and you pay for your food after, what is the place called where you pay for your food? Do you know this one? The place where you pay for your food? It's called the checkout. The checkout. So we go to the checkout to pay for our groceries. The checkout. You can check out. Also, it's a verb. So when you go to a hotel, you check out. You leave the hotel. You check in when you arrive, and you check out. Also at the airport, when you catch a plane, you check in and you check out. Maybe that's an easy one for you, and you know that one. So I'm looking at the shopping lesson on my website, and we're talking about this topic, phrasal verbs to talk about shopping. Another one is, let me find it here. So how can I describe something that is really expensive? Really expensive. Do you know any phrases for this one? A slang word is pricey. Pricey. So let me just put it here, one moment. Here is the shopping lesson. Yes, check out is a noun. A noun. It can be a verb too. The check out is the place where you pay for your food at the supermarket. And also it's a verb. It can be a verb. You can check out of the hotel. And you can check in to the hotel. You can check in at the airport. So I'm talking about expensive. When something is expensive, we call it pricey. Pricey. So expensive, pricey. Another slang expression, do you know this one? It means really expensive, not good value. We say a rip-off. It means too expensive, not good value. So that means they are trying to steal your money. You know, if you buy, for example, a coffee and it costs $5 or $4.50 in Australia, that's a bit too expensive, isn't it? You can say, oh, it's a rip-off. It's a rip-off. It's a rip-off. It's a total rip-off. So some common expressions to talk about shopping. You can learn these in my lesson here, Learn English for Shopping, and you can learn how to use them. So this is really useful. It's a free lesson. It's a whole lesson which you can use at home. And I would like you to let me know if you have any questions about this lesson. Share it with your friends and leave a comment. What did you think of this lesson? So it's called Let's Go Shopping. That's the shopping lesson. All right. We're nearly 30 minutes here. Should I teach you something else? You're still watching. We have some people. Maybe one more thing about shopping. So let me find one more phrase. Let's see. What about when we spend a lot of money? This is a very native English phrasal verb. To spend a lot of money. We say fork out. It means spend a lot of money. So it's a strange one, isn't it? Bit strange. But it means when you take a lot of money from your wallet or your purse because maybe it's a rip-off. It's pricey. So you can fork out for something. Maybe you have to get insurance and it's expensive. I have to fork out for insurance. I have to fork out for insurance, which means I have to spend a lot of money. I have to spend a lot of money for insurance. Or maybe you don't want to spend too much money. Sorry, it's getting a bit dark here, isn't it? You can say, I don't want to fork out too much for a car. I don't want to fork out too much for a car. I don't want to spend too much for a car. If you live in Australia or you're coming to Australia, this is a common expression here. But also, I think they use it in England as well, but it's very common in Australia. Fork out. All right, so some common expressions and phrasal verbs for going shopping. I really enjoyed this lesson, being here with you. I'm sorry the connection was not good before. Next time we will have a better connection. I will come back to teach you more real English phrases. But you can go to the free lesson. I have 3 free audio lessons. It's very sunny here at the moment. 3 free audio lessons. You can download the audio and you can listen to it in your headphones. You can listen to a story and practice your English listening. So just go to my website and check it out. So that is a different meaning, check it out, which means take a look. So we have 2 meanings for check out. You know, it means to leave a hotel. It means to buy, to go to the place, to buy your groceries. It also means take a look. Look at something new. Check it out. So check out my website and leave me a comment. All right. Have a great day or a great night. Have a good sleep. I hope you sleep well. Good night and take care. All right. See you guys. Bye.